Hey guys, Joe DeMarco from the Crazy New York Driver Show for Friday, April 30th, 2021. Welcome to another eBay video. Today's main topic is contacting eBay customer service. What is the best and the quickest way to do so? Not only will I tell you, I'm going to show you in a cutaway that I just filmed, so every one of you guys will be able to contact eBay customer service. I'm also going to talk about some loopholes that exist where buyers can open cases immediately after making the purchase, even though they haven't received the item yet, which has been going on for years. I'm also going to talk about your comments, questions, and concerns from last week's video. But before I do any of that, guess what? Cloudy with showers. We cannot get a sunny day. Every single Friday I'm out here, and every single Friday it's cloudy. And it's not just cloudy on Friday. I'm going to show you our weather forecast prediction for the next week, okay? No sunny days. Clouds every single day. Oh my God. If any of you guys had to put up with this cloudy weather 7 days a week, you'd get a little ballistic too, be honest. That being said, let's talk about your comments, questions, and concerns from last week's video. Janet Hayter wrote in about a negative feedback she got removed. I just had to give kudos to eBay. I had a negative feedback regarding a dog sweater. The buyer stated, quote, "This isn't what I ordered. I wanted dog socks." Unquote. He ordered the sweater. I have no idea how he confused the sweater with socks. Title and photos were plainly for a sweater. I found under the help section a link to get negative feedback removed. Explain the problem. The info said they would look at things and I would have an answer within 8 hours. I went to bed and I had the feedback removed when I got up the next day. This was very cut and dry, so it wouldn't work for all negative feedback. I loved it. I'm glad that worked out for you, Janet. But quite frankly, to be honest, it will not work out for every single issue. There are many times you need to speak to a representative. And before we go any further, I'm going to stop and I'm going to do a cutaway to main topic number 1, which is how to contact eBay customer service quickly and easily. Okay guys, let me show you the easiest ways to contact eBay customer service in 2021. So first let's start right here at ebay.com, the home screen. You'll notice right here it says Help in Contact. Click that. Now as you scroll down, it's going to give you a variety of choices. Now some of you, if you go down on the very left here, will have this option, Have Us Call You. This is the absolute best option for you to choose, and I heartily suggest you avail yourself of this. I have used it numerous times, and they usually call back within 2 minutes or less, unless of course the call volume is extremely high. Then of course you're going to have to wait a little longer. One time I had to wait 45 minutes myself, but I did get a call back, and my problems are always resolved. If you have eBay concierge service like I do, you will automatically be routed to a member, an eBay concierge member here in the USA, who have the knowledge and the juice to help you out. But let's say you don't have this option right here. What's your next option? Let's check. Go on to Facebook, log on, and you want to click right here on the top, look at it, facebook.com/eBay for business. Then on the right side right here, just click on Send Message and explain your problem to the eBay for Business staff. Be sure to include your eBay user ID and the item number which you're having a problem with. For instance, if you sold, let's just say, an iPhone, and the person wants to return it but never returned it, and the deadline is come and gone, you would type in the item number of that particular item, okay? And as I said, your user ID. And if you have a screenshot of the issue you're encountering, you can include that as well. And the only thing is, this will take longer to get a response. I haven't had to use this in a while, but I know quite a few people who have, and some of them have had to wait 48 hours, but they always do respond. So if you don't have the first option I just showed you, this is a second option. Please don't tell me you don't have this option, because if you don't have Facebook, you're just not in the game. Let's get back to the video now. So yeah, guys, I hope those two ideas will work very well for you guys. If you have any comments, questions, and concerns about that, you know what to do. Type them in the comment section below. Dennis Copper wrote in with a glitch. I'm sure all you good sellers have seen this. When you list anything on eBay, within a minute, you have one view. Guess what? It's not a person, it's eBay. A couple of years ago, I did a video on this very topic where I would list an item. I would immediately click on the item and I'd have already 10 to 15 views, which was just bogus. Just bogus. I don't know how many of you guys remember that video, but apparently eBay noticed it and they have fixed that problem. What Dennis Copper is saying is not wrong, but at least it's a step in the right direction for sure. Dennis Copper also mentioned something about I talked about last week. Joe, when you tell us a case was opened against you, please tell us what reason the bad buyer used. In last week's video, I told you the story about a buyer who bought an alloy wheel center cap and it was the wrong size. He opened a return through eBay correctly, admitting he purchased the wrong size. He made a mistake. But then, in the little comment section, he wrote, "This is too small for my wheel. Please send me a shipping label." I don't think so. I don't pay for return shipping when a customer makes a mistake. So, of course, the customer never sent the item back. eBay gives people, buyers, an unreasonably long time to send items back. And then when the date finally comes and goes, they still don't close the return out for another 7 days or so. But finally, they did close out the return. Do you know, within hours of them closing out that return, this bad buyer opened a case against me. Now, this all went down in the middle of the night, so I never did get to see what the reason was for the case, because when I got up the next day, I had 2 messages from eBay. One, a buyer has opened a case against you, and shortly thereafter was the case outcome, we have decided in your favor, which eBay, of course, had to decide in my favor because the person never returned the item. This is a loophole that exists on eBay. I'm going to get into that a little bit more. I have a comment that I want to read regarding this. Chris Tiger wrote, "Can someone tell me how a buyer can open a case not received 10 minutes after I have sent the item and eBay lets them do it?" Chris, this has happened to me in the past. Unbelievable but true. Not only that, I've also had return requests opened minutes after they made the purchase, even though that thing hasn't gone out yet or the person hasn't received it yet. There are too many freaking loopholes in the system. And sad to say, I see no resolution on this in the near future. All the Things wrote, "I had a lady message me about jeans being too small and did not fit. I was waiting on a return request, but 2 weeks came and gone with no return request. Then I get a message from eBay saying I have a new request. It was an item not received case. I uploaded my tracking showing the item was received, case closed. Then I got an item not as described case because the jeans did not fit. Of course, eBay automatically approved the case. I messaged the lady several times about what was going on and why an item not as described case was opened. Of course, no response. My funds are on hold, and I just have to wait and see what is next. Guys, how is a buyer in the year 2021 able to open numerous cases for fraudulent reasons on the exact same item after the first case has been decided in the favor of the seller, like I just read? The first case was she wanted to return. Nope. Then, how can a person open an item not received case when through the eBay system it clearly shows the item has been received? This is something eBay really needs to work on, because we all upload our tracking numbers. So if a customer is going to claim item not received, in my opinion, they should be barred from doing it if the tracking shows it was received. It's been going on for over 20 years. Come on, guys. You can do better than this. I know you can. You're a multi-million-dollar successful company. You're the best place online to sell items. And you can't fix this? Shame on you. Dennis Copper wrote with a comment about messages that brought a smile to my face. 99.9% of all buyers on eBay that message me get blocked. I'm not their daddy. My listings say it all. If you don't understand, don't buy. I'm not your teacher either. eCurb wrote, I don't have offers enabled, so I don't get many offers. When I do what Joe recommends. I ask if they're willing to buy right away. Then I temporarily lower the price of the buy it now listing. Anybody can buy it, so there's a big incentive for the person who made the offer to follow through ASAP. If they don't, I raise the price back up the next day, usually a bit higher than before, just for spite. That is an excellent comment, eCurb, and I want to add one more thing to what you said that you didn't mention. I do everything you do, but if a person gives me his word he's going to buy, and he doesn't follow through, I block him. That's the one thing I think you need to add, all right? Because if a person doesn't have their word, they don't have anything. The last comment I'm going to read is from Travis W. Joe, how long do you think eBay will stick with the processing company that they use, because it just seems to be bad for everyone, including eBay? I would seriously hate to work on their customer service department because I'm sure it's nothing but non-stop complaints. Well, Travis W., you're right. Ever since managed payments has taken over, I've heard a lot of complaints here on my channel and here in the Facebook groups. All right, we got a sale, folks. We got a sale. I love sales. But getting back to what Travis said, when managed payments was first rolled out over a year ago, they touted this as the next best thing to sliced bread. And quite frankly, they painted a very rosy picture. But now that the whole cast has assembled and the play is in full swing, we can see it's not everything it's been cracked up to be. Too many buyers are opening fraudulent chargebacks. Now, is that eBay's fault? And should eBay be made to police the site? Well, that's up to conjecture, I think. I think that if a person buys something on eBay, if they do have a problem, real or imagined, it should be handled on eBay. Or even if it was an Amazon sale, it should be handled on Amazon. All right? I love and I'm a big fan of keeping all eBay transactions totally on eBay, and I will not accept any communication off eBay. For instance, yet again, the other day, a customer circumvented eBay and called me directly. And she says to me, Joseph, I bought an item from you the other day, and I received it, and it's used, when your listing said it was brand new. I said, well, what was the item? And she told me. I said, I want to tell you two things. I said, number one, you cannot circumvent eBay and call me directly. You don't have that right, okay? If you buy it from eBay, on eBay, you do have the right to contact me through the eBay contact system and tell me any problems you may have, and I'll check them out as best I can. But you didn't buy this from me over the phone. You don't have the right. All right? Everything's got to stay through the eBay contact system, so a bad or fishy buyer cannot make unreasonable demands. And the sooner you sellers get this and enforce this policy, the better it's going to be for everybody. So I said to her, since I have you on the phone already, tell me the item number and I'm going to research this for you. So she tells me the item number. I look it up. Clearly it says used. In the drop-down menu, it says used. In the description, it says used. Luckily, she had her computer on, her Mac or laptop or whatever, and I said, let's walk through it together. She said, oh yeah, you're right. It does say used. I didn't see that. Unbelievable. People really do not read. I understand how people are careless when they buy something. I totally get that. Mistakes do happen. But I get very, very upset when people circumvent the eBay return system or the eBay contact system, because the eBay contact system is there to protect you as a buyer or a seller. All right? If anybody tries to pull any fast ones before they make the purchase, eBay will often, and rightly so, come down heavy on them. But if they try and pull something after the purchase, then they're not too crazy about getting involved, and I think that's wrong. I think eBay owes it to its sellers and its buyers to enforce a safe trading community and enforce its policies, and to provide a safe trading community and safe atmosphere. Somebody in one of the Facebook groups brought up a discussion the other day. They're being threatened by an eBay buyer. I don't recall what the circumstances were, but the threat was fairly worrisome. And they were saying things like, go ahead and block the person, contact eBay. What are these people? What are they, living in freaking dreamland? Nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to happen. For one thing, you cannot block anybody on eBay. You can block them from buying your item, yes. You cannot block them from communicating with you. And this is a sore point. Myself and another person went at this head-to-head the other day on Facebook. She's telling me you can block people. I'm saying you can't. There is no way. Now, if you go into your preferences, there is a tab you can click that says block people from contacting me, who I've already blocked from buying from me, something to that effect. And you can activate that tab, but it doesn't do anything. It doesn't work. Some of you guys say it works. I say it doesn't. Prove me wrong. Nonetheless, again, The messages that this poor person received were hateful in nature and serious. And this person really was under the impression that if they clicked the, report a buyer link, something was going to be done. Yeah, and the check is in the mail too. Right now I'm going to stop on that note and take a drink from the ceremonial Fox News Couple Life. This is the ceremonial Fox News Couple Life. Happy is he who drinks from it and will always drink from it. Very good. Quite a few people are curious as to what beverage is in that cup. And I'm not going to tell you, and I'm not going to tell you even if it's always the same beverage or if I vary, because that's one of the secrets I'm going to take to my grave. It's one of those things you'll always wonder about. So yeah, the topic I want to cover basically touches on what Dennis Copper talked about earlier in the comments, where he said he blocks people that ask ridiculous questions and things like that. In a video I did several weeks ago, I told you guys that sometimes people will send me ridiculously low offers and they have an attitude about it. And I told you that not only do I block them, but I send them a link to my competition who are selling the same item. Now, I don't care how much the competition is charging. That's immaterial. My goal is to get this nut job off me, okay? I want him off me any way I can. And by pushing him onto my competition, it does solve that problem 99.9% of the time. So let's take this hypothetical example, because this actually happened again the other day. A guy, let's say the item I had was $100 plus $30 shipping. He sent me a ridiculous offer, like, will you take $50 with shipping included? I don't think so. So, I can block him from buying the item, but I cannot block him from contacting me again. So what I did was I wrote, no, try and get the item locally, that way you'll save on shipping. Because stupidly in my mind, I forgot my little idea of sending him to the competition. I sent it and he wrote right back again. No, I can't get it locally because nobody has this item. Now, if the item is so rare and so in demand, why is he questioning me on the price and giving me such a low ball number? So I went on eBay, and there has to be 15 people who have the same item as me. But not only are they all more expensive than I am, their shipping prices are ridiculous. My price was approximately $100 and let's say $30 shipping. All these other sellers were charging $45 or more to ship the item, which is ridiculous. Absolute usury, even if it's going out to California, okay? Ridiculous. So I picked one seller at random. I copied his link. I put it in. I said, good news. I have found the same item from another seller. Don't worry about the price. Contact him, just like you did to me, and ask him if he'll go cheaper. Game, set, and match. Everybody wins on that one, okay? Now, when I told you this idea a few weeks ago, somebody wrote in and said, Joe, isn't that basically pushing your problem onto another seller? Technically, yes it is. But, hey, maybe the seller will lower his price to $50 with shipping included and nail the guy. You never know. But guys, that's what I do. That's what works for me. You do what works for you. I love it. I love it! On that note, I'm going to treat you guys to a second drink from the Fox News Couple Life, the ceremonial one. This is the ceremonial Fox News Couple Life. Happy is he who drinks from it. All right, guys, I'm Crazy New York Driver, and you're not. Thank you for watching this video. Every Friday night, I come out here and I make these videos to try and help you stay successful on eBay. If you think I'm doing a good job, please leave me a thumbs up. It tells me I'm on point and appreciated. If you don't think I did well this week, tell me in the comment section what you want me to hit up next week, and I'll be happy to try and do so. Remember, I'm a seller friend, not a seller critic or skeptic of any kind. I've solved a lot of problems. I'm still making money online. I've never worn a mask on any of my videos, and I never will. I've never distorted my voice on any of my videos. I feel that's dishonest and unscrupulous. So yeah, I'm a CEO and a CFO of my own company. So that being said, guys, go out there, make a ton of money on eBay this week. Rock on and peace! Sales this week, once again, were extremely strong. I'm very, very happy with my sales. I did exceptionally well because what I did this week, I listed a lot of the items that I purchased at the swap meet and sold. You're not going to believe this. If I listed, let's say 15 items, I think I sold probably 12 or 13 of them. Just phenomenal. Phenomenal. If you have what people want, people will buy it on eBay. eBay is the place to sell. And, of course, the place to buy. So, yeah, I think that's about all I have right now. I will see you guys next Friday night. The only thing I'm going to guarantee you, it's going to be cloudy. We cannot get any sunny days. It's absolutely criminal. Guys, thank you for watching my video. I leave you with these 3 words to take to the bank. Don't be fishy! Yeah!